Hello, everyone. Real estate ladies of North Atlanta, Mary Ellen Vanack and Sue Jennings. How you doing today, Sue?
I'm great, Mary Ellen. How are you?
Oh, good. So today we have a treat for you. We are going to talk about what public schools, high schools, are like in the North Atlanta area. We're also going to talk about a subdivision called Courtyards of Franklin Goldmine in Cumming. We're going to talk about breweries. Who doesn't want to hear about breweries? We love that. And then we're going to talk about installing crown molding, which is also a fun thing to talk about. So let's dig into our main topic about what public high schools are like in the North Atlanta area. And let's go. Let's go forward, Sue.
Mary Ellen, we're just going to talk about the top public high schools in the area. And we really encourage everybody to do their own research on the schools that best fit their family's needs. But it's interestingly enough, when I moved to this area back in 2010, I had two high schoolers at that time, and so high schools were important to me, and so I did my research.
Sure.
And actually 6 of the 8 high schools I'm going to mention today were on that list 15 years ago. So it's really kind of interesting. One of those high schools that wasn't on the list 6 years ago wasn't even built yet.
Well, there you
And
go.
the other one I really don't
can't
know
be on the list if it wasn't built yet. So
Right. So all of these high schools are either in Fulton or Cobb County. And in Fulton, this would be the North Fulton School District area. So we're going to start with number 1 on our list today is Northview High School.
And wait, this is not in any specific order.
Yeah, they're not in any specific order. When I say number 1, it's just number 1 on the list we have.
This is like 8 top schools.
And that's why I'm encouraging everybody else to do their own research, because these rankings do shift year to year, their scores change year to year, and even between different websites like greatschools.org versus other sites, the rankings can be slightly different, the scoring can be slightly different.
This is giving us an overview of some of the top high schools.
Right.
Overview.
So Northview High School, it's located in Johns Creek. It's right off of 141 and like Parsons Road area in Johns Creek. It's consistently ranked among the best in Georgia. And it has a very strong STEM program. And for those of you that don't know what STEM means, it's science, technology, and math programs. This school in particular is known for having high SAT, high ACT scores, and it's very competitive in sports. Great all-around school. The next one on our list is Alpharetta High School. Alpharetta High School was built about 2005, give or take. It's known for its strong AP programs, athletics, and a very vibrant student life. It has very good scores as well. It's got a very interesting location at the corner of North Point Parkway and Webbridge Roads. It kind of sits up on the hill there, and so it's got a very nice campus feel to it. It's very pretty the way it sits there and has very nice athletic facilities. The next high school on our list is a little bit older, but is always ranked as a very strong high school. It's Chattahoochee High School. It's located in Johns Creek. It's recognized for its academic excellence and its well-rounded curriculum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The next one on our list is about the same age as Alpharetta High School, built around 2005, give or take. It's Milton High School. It's located out on Freemanville Road area, and it sits on the same property with Northview Middle School, but they offer a very strong arts program, athletics program. They're top ranked academically. They also have a really strong equestrian program, which is not surprising for the Milton area.
No, not at all.
The next high school on our list is one of the newer high schools, actually. It was built around 2009, I would say. It is Johns Creek High School.
Yes.
It's located on State Bridge Road, very close to 141. And it's a very high-performing high school with a very strong focus on STEM and college readiness. It's a beautiful building as well. And it's similar in architecture to Cambridge High School, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Our next one is Lassiter High School. It's located over in Cobb County in Marietta. And it's known for its strong music and arts programs, as well as strong academic rigor. Also in Cobb County is Walton High School. It's consistently ranked as one of Georgia's best, with a great reputation for AP courses and sports. And interestingly enough, Lassiter, Walton, and Pope High School, they kind of constantly are changing ranking positions in the state of Georgia. So if you're interested in Cobb County, you might also want to think about Pope High School. And finally, coming back to one I mentioned earlier, Cambridge High School. It's probably the newest building of the high schools on our list. And they offer excellent academic opportunities, and they're located right off of Bethany and Cogburn, Windward, as it all comes together there at that intersection. It's a very, very pretty campus. Nice brick building, very, very similar in architectural style to the Johns Creek High School. So very, very pretty.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is just a quick list of the top 8, according to who knows what, because every website has different stuff all the time. So I think when you're looking at schools, it's very important that, people like schools for different reasons. So there's lots of stuff on there. There's lots of information. So whether you're looking in Fulton County or Cobb County or Cherokee or Forsyth, you can look at the different schools and compare and contrast and see what's the best for your students, kids, family, however you want to put that. All right. So let's dig in. We're going to talk about a new community in Cumming called the Courtyards of Franklin Goldmine in Cumming. So let's talk a little bit about that, and I'm going to pull up some information on that.
Okay. So while Mary Ellen's doing that, I wanted to let everybody know that Epcon Communities is the builder of the Courtyards at Franklin Goldmine. It's located at 5150 Herdsville Road in Cumming, Georgia. The price point is from about $634 to $837, depending upon what your upgrades are. Ooh, those are pretty pictures.
Yeah.
They offer 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2 to 3 baths, and these homes are between 2,000 square feet to 3,000 square feet. It's a charming boutique community of just 27 home sites. They offer a very low maintenance lifestyle. You don't have to do any yard work in this community. You can embrace the ease of living. And these homes are really thoughtfully designed.
I want to put this on, but not with the music. There you go. So now Sue can talk. So you can see really the community on YouTube here. Very small, quaint, really pretty trees.
So the nice thing about their floor plans is they're very thoughtfully designed. They offer a lot of windows to flood in natural light into the rooms, which make them feel very, very spacious. And they're known for having very, very pretty owner's suites in this community, spacious hallways, open floor plans. They are courtyard homes, so you do still have your own little private oasis, even though, maybe it's a smaller lot. But this little courtyard offers you an opportunity to relax and unwind. Again, the beauty of this community is a low maintenance lifestyle, abundant natural light, and a very convenient location to shopping, dining, entertainment options, such as Hawks Ridge Golf Club is nearby. Shawnee Mountain Preserve is close by. And so you're very, very close to Highway 20, which is great access to Georgia 400 to get into the city as well. So you might want to consider looking at the Courtyards of Franklin Goldmine. Very pretty.
Do you like this courtyard?
I do. I love all that. Look at all the outdoor living. Look at how big that island is in that kitchen too.
Yeah. So really,
very pretty.
Let's see if there's any other photos. Oh, look at this. Oh, like you were talking about the owner suite. Look at that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. And it's very open floor plan.
Yeah, I love
There's
the beams on
another
the
courtyard.
ceiling. Nice
So look what you
detail.
can make your outdoor indoor space look like. Oh, and you can have your dogs there too. Look at that. So anyway, so that's what our neighborhood of the day. Um, and this is our neighborhood of the day. And then we're going to dig into what we love about North Atlanta today. What do we love about North Atlanta today?
We're going to talk about beer.
Beer.
So there are breweries. Say that 10 times fast.
Brewery,
Popping up
brewery,
all around Atlanta. In fact, you can even stop at a brewery when you're cycling on the Greenway in Alpharetta. It's really cool. But
They're
anyway,
really turning into Europe here, aren't we?
yeah. So these are popping up in neighborhoods. They're thriving. They offer tours. Some of them also offer tours, tastings, daily events. Some of them offer, evenings where you can go to trivia and listen to live music, as
Sure.
well as enjoy some food from a local food truck that might be visiting the brewery that particular day. I do have a favorite that I like to go to, and I can share that with you at the end. But you might want to consider Churahi Brewing Company. It's located at 25 South Main Street in Alpharetta. It is dog friendly. The brewery, this one doesn't actually serve food, which is interesting, but there are plenty of food options available to customers from surrounding restaurants, including Smoke Jack, ceviche, and then of course truck and tap and food trucks are always around on Thursday nights in Alpharetta. It's a great thing to go to, but it's very casual. You can sit inside, you can sit outside, and just do a lot of people watching there while you enjoy what they have to offer. Jekyll Brewing is one of our favorites. They have a rooftop bar in downtown Alpharetta. They also have 5 other locations in the city if Alpharetta doesn't work for you. New Realm Brewing Company has a beer garden and a rooftop deck overlooking the Atlanta Beltline. It's in the Old Fourth Ward section of the city, and that's a fun place to go to. SweetWater Brewing Company is probably one of the most popular ones or famous ones. It's the OG of Atlanta as far as
the OG of Atlanta. Okay, I like that.
It was founded in 1997, so it's been around a while. Yeah, 2 college buddies got together and started it. They based it upon beer they had out in Colorado. So they're always expanding their tap room, and you should get to know their beers and, see what you like. Then Monday Night Brewing is on the west side of Atlanta.
Okay.
Monday nights actually started as a men's Bible study group. They brewed at home.
Wait. They went from Bible study to a brewery. Okay.
Yeah, but they have a lineup of excellent beers in their tap room, and they also do different events there and have discounted pint nights.
Oh,
so you might want to check out Monday Night Brewing. Second Self Beer Company was started by 2 Georgia Tech grads. They started Second Self after another number of home brewing projects. Their tap room is the best place to try their 3 year-round beers, as well as their seasonal IPAs, sours, and porters. And then the last one on my list here is Scofflaw Brewing Company. This is a highly rated 18,000 square foot brewery in the Bolton area. It has a tap room that's open daily, and they're popular for their basement IPA. And they also offer yoga classes. Yoga
and beer.
Yeah.
How do we put those 2 things together?
Yeah. So I said I was going to offer one of my favorite spots to go to.
Okay. What is one of your favorite spots to go to?
Have you ever been to 6 Bridges Brewing in Johns Creek?
Yes.
It is a fun place to go. It's located in the industrial park over there, but it's very close to where they're building their new mixed use community in Johns Creek. So I'm sure it's going to become much more well-known and much more popular. But they do have trivia nights there. They do bring in live music. They do have food trucks. And Food trucks are always amazing food. Always amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's so interesting, like it's funny because when you go somewhere to travel, you're always like, oh, let's hit a brewery, let's hit a winery, let's, hit everything. And then you're home and you don't go out as much to those type of places. So you really need to encourage yourself and open your horizons and go visit these breweries here in Atlanta, because we have some great breweries just right here in our area.
Right.
So,
and one of the other things I'm going to add to another podcast that we do, Mary Ellen, is all the wineries we have in this area.
Wineries are, You would never think Georgia has wineries, but they do. We actually have one in Milton, which is kind of crazy. It's really crazy. But then if you just go about, 45 minutes north, you're going to hit a ton of them. So we definitely will do one on wineries. We need to. We will. All right. So we talked about breweries and we talked about the public high school. So now we're going to talk about our design tip of the day, and we're going to talk about crown molding, which I think is a very interesting topic because it has become very popular. And now people are doing all kinds of crazy ceilings and walls, and crown molding has just really come a long way.
Right. Well, crown molding has also changed over the years.
Yes.
Years ago, it used to be, 2-piece, 3-piece, 4-piece, where it was almost a little heavy and had a lot of detail to it and was almost a little gaudy. But in some of the newer homes now, they're still putting crown molding in, but it's very simple. And it's very clean looking. So one of the reasons why people still like to put crown molding in is it really just has a great aesthetic appeal to it. It adds a touch of elegance to your home. It adds sophistication, and it's a polished transition from the walls to the ceiling. It just gives the room a very finished look. The second reason why people like to put in crown molding is that everybody loves it, and it actually increases your home's value.
Oh, so there you go.
It can boost the perceived value of a home, making it appealing to more buyers. Potential buyers really love crown molding. So it's a small investment with a high yield on the return, which is a great thing to consider. And it's really associated more with upscale homes. So maybe that's something you want to put into your home as a small investment that can have a big bang for its buck. One of the things that's kind of nice about crown molding is it can hide some imperfections between the walls and the ceiling. So you don't get those uneven paint lines or gaps between where the wall meets the ceiling. If you're putting in crown molding, it can kind of provide a more uniform or cleaner look, a nice transition. Number 4 on my list is it customizes the style of your home. Like I said before, it comes in various styles. Now you can get a very classic look. You can get a very modern look. You can even get a farmhouse look if that's what you're into. And it allows a homeowner to really personalize their space. And it's all according to your design preference and what your furnishings are like. One of the benefits of it, regardless of the height of your ceiling, is it really does increase the height appearance of the room. So if you have really low ceilings, maybe putting a little narrower crown molding in might actually create an illusion of height in the space and make the room feel more open, feel bigger, and feel more grand as a whole. And then the last one on my list is it provides a seamless transition between different materials too. So, if your walls are wallpapered, for instance, but your ceiling is painted, crown molding can create a smooth transition between those different textures.
What's trending in molding right now? Like, what would you say?
Simple. Very simple is trending.
Okay, so there you got it. Luxury crown molding. This is, going to increase the value of your house. People love it, but simple, not. It used to just be in like a lot of times master bedrooms, and like dining rooms, but now you're seeing it all over the house.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in all your bedrooms, put it in, your 2-story spaces, your 1-story spaces. You probably don't need to put it in your bathrooms, but maybe if you have a very big bathroom, you might want to do that. But it is a really nice feature to a home, and buyers really love it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for that. So today we talked about public high schools in North Atlanta. We talked about a new community called the Courtyards of Franklin Goldmine and Cumming by EPCON Community, and that was beautiful with those courtyards. We talked about breweries. I mean, how could you go wrong with breweries? Atlanta breweries, they're all over the place. It's very trending with the younger crowd and even the older crowd. I think for everybody is just really loving to go and socialize with breweries. And then we talked about crown molding and how that affects your house, and what's being popular and what's luxurious now is really kind of the simple crown molding. So, so we want to ask our viewers, do you like crown molding, and what rooms do you have your crown molding in? And we also like to know what's your favorite brewery, because that's, we're not going to get into schools because we don't want to get into any fights or debates or anything like that. So if you have a favorite brewery, shout out and comment. You have a favorite crown molding area of your house, whether it's your master bedroom to make it look luxurious or your dining room. We'd love to hear about that. Anything else you want to add today, Sue, about anything we talked about?
No. If you go to trivia night at the brewery, take a couple different age groups of people with you, because different decades that different people grew up in, they might be able to boost your score in your overall trivia outcome.
So the tip of the day is, if you go to a brewery that has trivia, you need to bring everybody up to all different ages, whether they're 21 or up to 100. So make sure you have people of every decade, so then you can get the questions and then you can win the trivia. What do you win?
Right.
I mean, you win some more beer, I guess. I don't know. Everybody, different prizes, different money prizes. I think a lot of them are doing money prizes. So that's a good thing. All right. Well, that's your tip of the day. If you're going to trivia at the brewery, bring people of every decade so you can win the trivia night. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in. You can reach out to us on social media. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, and what you'd like to hear from us next. Have a great day, everybody.